Okay, we are live. Welcome everyone. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me well. Sound, video is all working. Okay, thank you. I can see Isabel is here. Thank you so much. You can see Emmy, Ginte, Maureen, and many others. Some people are still coming in. So happy to see all of you here tonight in our complimentary Wednesday evening called Wednesday Tao Transformation. And we are going to use the teachings, wisdom, and techniques from Dr. and Master Zhigang Sha, who's a world-renowned healer, spiritual teacher, doctor of traditional Chinese medicine and Western medicine as well. And tonight we have a guest teacher here. Her name is Hina Shah. And Hina has a very special story because in 2020, she had a car crash. Okay, so she was in a car crash and she suffered from a severe whiplash. And this will cause her to have a lot of back pain, pain in her neck, entire back, and she would have to swallow a lot of painkillers. But Hina was always very interested in alternative healing modalities. And so when she met Dr. Master Zhigang Sha, she would receive some of the services, blessings, and healing. And her back pain actually went away and hasn't returned since then. So she decided to also become a practitioner, Dao Hands practitioner, which is Master Sha's healing modality. And ever since then, she would also passionately share with others and offer her services with others as well on how they become happier, healthier, and more empowered. Okay, so tonight we have her here with us with a topic that is different, but also very close to my heart, is the greatest compassion. Okay, so we'll allow Hina to explain more about what the greatest compassion is, how it can transform our life, and more. And Sunil, can you show me the chat? I'd love to hear from you as well. Where are you watching us from right now? Leave a message into the chat so that we can also hear from you. It's always amazing to see that, how we're all connected. And if you have any questions throughout the session today, just put it in the chat as well, or you can raise your virtual hand as well, so that we can also interact with each other. Okay, so thank you everyone. Let's invite Hina on the stage to lead us through the evening. Okay, enjoy everyone. Welcome Hina. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Johannes, for that beautiful introduction. Welcome everyone. Welcome Isabel, Maureen, Vilas, and Ginte, Deepika, Archana, Rama, Shamil. So if you can, please put on your camera so that we can be in this session together. We can learn, share, understand a little bit more about compassion. We're going to be using Dr. and Master Zhigang Sha's techniques to do a practice, which is going to be yin, yang, and then yin. We got a beautiful calligraphy behind us. Sorry, just move it. Which is also the greatest compassion calligraphy, and we're going to be tracing shortly. So, Isabel, I live in London. Welcome, Isabel, from London. Maureen is from Vancouver. Welcome, Maureen. Thank you for joining from all the way in Vancouver. And we've got Lomas. So as Johannes explained, I've been learning, I've been practicing all these techniques since November 2019. In fact, I had my first healing in July 2019 at a health fair where the Power of Soul, this wellness center, had a stall, and that's when I first experienced healing for a chronic lower back pain. And that went away. So I decided, oh, let me find out what this is about. And I started practicing the techniques. I started joining the sessions. I became a practitioner. And as Johannes explained, in February 2020, I had an accident. Somebody, ran into my car from the back, and that caused me whiplash. And using the techniques, using the powerful healing techniques, I was able to transform that pain within 6 weeks. And since then, I haven't had painkillers. I was on about 400 painkillers every year. And painkillers also have side effects. So I'm grateful that, the holistic methods that we teach in the center, empower others with, actually help us. But they don't just help us at the root cause. They don't just help us at this matter level, They go beyond the matter level to the root cause. So before we go into a little bit of teaching about the levels of information, I'll also share a few stories that link to compassion about me. But I'd like to also understand how many people in this session are new today? Are you new to the center? Are you new to this session? You can put yes on the chat, or you can just have your golden hand up. I'd like to find out how deep to teach. New to the center, Lomas, welcome, and you're from UK, welcome. So yes, as Johannes explained, I think, and Archana is new. Welcome, Archana, to the center, as well as the teachings of Dr. and Master Jigong Sha, which teaches you how to soulfully, using the power of soul, transform any aspect of your life. Amber, welcome. Amber is new to the center as well. Thank you so much for joining. So yes, we're talking about compassion today, greatest compassion. And I'd just like to understand from your point of view, what is compassion to you? What is compassion to you? And we're going to be doing practices that will enable us empathy. That is true. That is another form or name for compassion. Thank you, Lomas. And we're going to understand what compassion is, and we'll do these practices to help us transform at a deeper level any aspect of our life. And tonight, later on, after the session, we also be able to choose a demo, especially for a physical pain. I'd like to offer a demo. I'm also, in addition to a Tao practitioner, I'm also a Kuan Yin lineage. And Kuan Yin lineage, Mother Kuan Yin, is a compassion Buddha. So that healing that you're going to receive as a demo is through the compassion channel. So we're going to later find out if you've got any pain, and we're going to choose one person to offer this beautiful healing blessing for one aspect of your pain today. So empathy, putting yourself into somebody else's shoes. Yes, that is true. Empathy and putting yourself into somebody else's shoes. Anybody else, please share. In the meantime, I'll share about my life. Before I discovered Dr. and Master Jigong Sha's beautiful teachings, I was in a rough place, emotionally as well as mentally. And in one of my performance reviews, I still work as a financial controller. My boss goes to me, "You're very brusque." And I had to really look up the term brusque because I didn't know what it meant. It really means that I know I'm blunt, I go right to the point, I still do, but brusque is like you're very sharp and short with people to a point that you're rude and you cut them off. And that meant I didn't have compassion and empathy for them. And in other ways as well, within myself, I used to really sort of conflict and judge myself as well. I realized I didn't have compassion for myself as well. And then I was just reflecting that upon others. And so it took me a few years. Sympathy, Isabel says, yes, thank you. Sympathy, it could be a form of compassion as well. Understanding other people's situations, whatever they're going through. It's also linked to empathy. And Loma says feeling and thinking about somebody else and extending help towards that person. Thank you, Lomas. So yes, I remember when ages ago, when I didn't know the teachings of Dr. and Master Jigong Sha, I used to be very blunt. I still am. I go to the point, and some people love it. They say, you don't beat around the bush, you go to the point. But nowadays, I approach it with compassion, with love, with empathy, and it is through actually cultivating self-compassion first. So how many people in the session today, we're going to do a grounding practice and actually also analyze how compassion is sitting within ourselves, for ourselves, as well as others. But I'd like to ask a question. What is the level of your self-compassion within yourself? If you want to share, you can put it in the chat. But yeah, I think I was lacking that as well. So I wasn't extending that to other people. So at work, we have coaching as well. So they made us do some coaching where you had to sort of listen and empathize with others. So we did some coaching. But then I came into these practices of Dr. and Master Jigong Sha. So I started using these high frequency vibrations of love, forgiveness, compassion. Now, those who are new today, I invite you to go watch the last few weeks. They've been working on some of these qualities. These are called the 10 greatest qualities. So the last few weeks they've been working on greatest love and greatest forgiveness. And today we're on the third quality, which is greatest compassion. And you'll find that you're transforming the information much deeper at a higher level when you're vibrating, you're in that frequency of these positive qualities. And compassion actually is very high. It's at 639 hertz. That's the, the general sort of information out there that it is sitting, but that's higher than love and gratitude, which is at 528. So as you do the practices that we're going to show you today, you find that you're transforming negative information at various levels. Various levels, and these levels apply to all aspects of life. So Lemus is saying rate 8 out of 10, but varies according to what life throws at me. Definitely. Definitely. I agree with you, because sometimes we are human. As I said, there's vibrations, there's negative vibrations, positive vibrations, and sometimes from the environment, from our work, on the road, sometimes our family as well. We receive some challenges, and how we react to it also matters. So over the years, as I've been building and boosting my compassion, I've been more compassionate to others, more empathetic towards them, especially at work. And my boss and the coach also has realized how I've grown in my journey because of the way I just greet them. Because my coach the other day said, about a few years ago, she said, "You've changed since lockdown. I've changed. My vibration has changed. Even the minute I said hello to her, she's like, your energy has changed." The way I approached her, because I wasn't that. I'm an introvert by nature, so I don't even say hello to some sometimes, and they would think, "Oh, how rude." She just ignored me. But that's how I was before. But with the practices, my hello or hi has also changed. The vibration has increased. the energy that I project out has increased. So today morning something really funny happened. And I realized, wow, Hina, this happens to everybody. So I came into work, turned on my computer, obviously thinking that I've turned on everything properly. And then my folders wouldn't open. My calendar wouldn't open. And I'm like, what's happening? Then I restarted my computer, because that's what the IT guy says. Have you turned it on and off first before going to him? Went to make a cup of coffee, still not working. Then I went to him. I said, now I can't figure out what's happening, but I can't open up the folders. And he comes to my station and he goes to me, Hina, your second screen is not turned on. And I was like, oh no, that was like a tube light moment I had early in the morning. But guess what? I was so compassionate to he might have been angry for disturbing him, for calling him just for that simple thing. But I was like, wow, that's funny. I had a really sort of tube light moment, we call it, because a tube light takes long to switch on in the morning. And I found it funny rather than actually, really being hard on myself that, Hina, come on, this is simple, you could have done it. But that is what compassion or any other qualities that you're going to learn over the weeks does to us. Helps us to come out of the negative vibration and lift our frequency and vibration to a positive one. All right, so I'm just going to share a little bit about the levels of information I talked about. So within these teachings, there is a universal law called Shen, Qi, and Jing. And the universal law of Shen, Qi, and Jing divides the level of information, the information that passes through every aspect of your life. So even your heart has those levels, even the level of compassion within us has those levels of information. So I'm going to share this, the spiritual terms and the scientific quantum science terms with you. In fact, I can write it down on the board. So the universal law of Shen, Qi, and Jing. Shen, Qi, and Jing. So Shen comprises of three things. That's the soul, heart, and mind. Mind. And these are not your physical aspects, these are spiritual terms. So even your heart has these levels. The Qi is energy, and Jing is matter. So just to explain why soul healing helped me transform my physical pain, with my whiplash pain especially. Because when we take painkillers, it only works on these two levels, energy and matter. So it's very temporary. What happens is when you take a paracetamol, it takes about two or 3 hours, and then you have to really, I used to take paracetamol, and then 2 hours later I used to take Nurofen, and then 2 hours later to continuously have that dose of painkillers within my bloodstream to help me to overcome the pain. So why does soul healing work even deeper? Because we start at a root cause of soul. And within quantum science, so these are the spiritual terms, and the scientific terms, I'm going to put them on this side. This is known as the warehouse of information. It stores all your information, whether it is positive or negative. And when we start here, it tackles or transforms the root of the information. And whatever practices that we're doing, we're trying to transform negative to positive so that that can then have a ripple effect or a domino effect down those levels. Oops. So, The heart is the next level. And the warehouse, the soul, passes the information to the heart, which is the receiver of all. Receiver, sorry, my spelling can be a bit incorrect. It's okay. Receiver of information. And that then passes the information to the mind, that's the processor. And you know what Master Shah says? When you transform soul and heart, everything else will follow. It's such an interesting concept. That's what happens. When you transform the soul and heart first, all the other levels have the domino effect of the information. And he also says one thing, the heart houses the soul and the mind. So when the receiver gets positive information, today we're going to be working on our physical heart. And when the physical heart receives the information, compassion being the positive information, you will see a ripple effect throughout your body because it's connected with the blood vessels. But your spiritual heart is also connected with all aspects of life. So, after the mind processes the information, it goes through to the energy. Energy is the mover. It sends the information to the final stage, which is the matter level, the Jing, which is the transformer. Transformer. And information passes both ways, up and down. So this we've shown how it passes down, but also when we do these positive practices, we're trying to transform the negative to positive. So then the positive is moving back up and being recorded in the warehouse. It's transforming at the root cause. So any questions about this? Any questions with regards to the 5 levels of information? Anything at all? So we're going to start to do some practices. And in order to do the practices, we're going to be using what's called the 6 power techniques. I'm just going to run through those quickly. Share what each one of them are. There are 2 techniques that are very unique to Master Shah, which is soul power. That is to say hello. Say hello is a technique that Master Shah has patented. It is to create or make that soul-to-soul, heart-to-heart connection with both our inner self, our inner souls, and even the outer souls. Now, the outer souls could be things like the universe, Mother Earth, Tao, Source, Divine, and much more. There are many saints, Buddhas. So we're going to use that practice today to connect to our heart, to create more compassion and transform any negative information. If you're going through any negative information within your life, so we're going to do that practice as well. And then we've got Tao calligraphy. Tao calligraphy is very unique, which is behind me here, which is Greatest Compassion Calligraphy. Tao calligraphy is unique to Master Shah's technique. He's the founder of Tao calligraphy. And when he creates and writes the calligraphy, he brings in the frequency of Source, of Tao. And that's how it becomes like a transformative healing art. And as we meditate, we trace. We're going to be tracing today. We trace, we breathe in, we just be in the field. So you can do yin, which is just tracing with your eyes, or meditate in the field, or yang, which is tracing with your 5 fingers, or using Dantian tracing. So I'm going to show that as well later on. And you can transform all aspects just by doing 1 power technique. But today we're going to do all 6. The other 4 are very common amongst any modality, but the application may differ. So within soul healing, we use it in a different way. The first one is body power. So body power is use of your body, your posture, mudras, body tapping, even placing your hand. So today we're going to be doing some placing your hand and tracing as well with your body. That is body power. And wherever you place your hand to begin with is where you receive healing. So if we place it on the heart, we're going to receive it on the heart. There's sound power, which is use of positive mantras. It could be a sound like Om. It could be a mantra like greatest forgiveness is a mantra. It's a positive word, or a song. So I think when I'm going to be doing the healing, the one demo, I'm going to be using a greatest compassion mantra called Dabecho. It is a compassion mantra. It's known not just in the eastern areas, but it's well known around the world to transform many aspects. So we're going to use that mantra as well today. So we come to breath power, is using your breath to bring that positive information, to ground yourself. We're going to be using it to ground ourselves. So even taking a normal breath or long breaths is using the breath power to transform. And finally, we've got mind power. Mind power is creative visualization. So imagining or visualizing positive information, light coming from your surroundings, from the field, to create positive information within our aspects. So we're going to be using 6 power techniques today. So I'm going to sit down now and we'll start with our grounding practice to do a yin practice. And again, if you have any questions about this, the information that I went through, the 5 levels of information or the 6 power techniques, please let us know. So for now, just sit comfortably with your body straight so that your body is in alignment, your chakras are in alignment. Your feet can be flat on the ground if you're able to. Place one hand on your heart or heart chakra. So it could be in your center or your heart, and one on the lower abdomen. And we're going to be breathing in, just gently bringing this grounding within our body, within our heart and body. Just closing your eyes gently and just breathe in as far as you can. Allow that breath to help you ground your body. Hold for a few seconds and breathe out. With your second breath, just allow your heart, your mind also to follow. Just help it to go into stillness. And breathe out. And one more time, just allow that breath to go down, helping you go deeper into that stillness. And out. And let us do a scan to begin with. We'll start with our physical body. Just check if you've got any aches, any pains. Just go down your body, head to toe. Even though we're not physically working on the body right now, we'll be working on your heart and emotional body, bringing that compassion within. We'll see the ripple effect within our physical body. Then bring your attention to your heart, your emotional body. Just scan. Have you got any sort of unbalanced emotions? Any anger, any anxiety, any worry, sadness? And also, if you haven't already, let's check. What is the level of compassion, Start with self-compassion, and then compassion for others as well. Where are you? 10 being the highest, and 1 being the lowest. And then bring your attention to your mental body, your brain, your mind. Just see how you're feeling. Is it active? Sometimes active can mean noise, disturbance, which is not efficient or serving us in a positive way. And sometimes you could have brain fog, like I did this morning. I couldn't figure out what was going on. And then I was fine after that. But our aim is to bring it back to balance so that we can start serving ourselves more efficiently, serving others better. So just breathe in, bringing in positive information, and out. And we're going to start with that soul power, the invocation. So if you're new to this, you can follow me out loud or silently. We will start with our inner souls. We'll connect to our soul, heart, mind, and body. Then our heart, and also the quality, the frequency of compassion. So let us do that. Let us begin with our inner souls. Dear my soul, heart, mind, and body. And dear the soul, heart, mind, and body of my heart, of the quality, the frequency of compassion, I love you. You have the power to transform any negative energy, information, matter into positive. You have the power to boost and increase my compassion within my heart, within my life. I'm so grateful. Thank you. And just take a moment and note any sensations within your heart chakra, any vibrations. Sometimes it's very like you can realize the vibrations. And it's okay if it's nothing being, sometimes we're not sensitive enough, so it's fine. Just keep on watching, and I'll guide you as well to observe. And now we're going to say hello to the outer souls, as explained. That includes the divine realm, the Tao, some of the saints, the Buddhas, or also Mother Earth, the universe. So whoever you resonate with, whatever you resonate with, please connect. Please follow my invocation, and you can connect to as many aspects as you want to. So let us begin. Dear Tao, dear Source, dear Divine, dear all our spiritual fathers and mothers, and you can name any saints, any spiritual beings you want to call into this field. We're going to create, as soon as we invite them, there's a field, a vibrational field. So just name them now. Dear all of our heavens teams, our angels, our guides, and dear Mother Kuan Yin, who is a compassion Buddha. Dear Heaven, we love you. We honor you. Please will you join us? Dear Mother Earth, countless planets, stars, galaxies and universes, we love you. Please join us and help us. Help us boost our compassion and transform the negative information within our hearts, within our lives. We're so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And as you breathe in now, just visualize the compassion from this vibrational field that we've created, from connecting from inviting. Just breathe in that beautiful frequency of compassion into your heart. And as you breathe out, let go of anything that's not serving you, especially if you identified any unbalanced emotions. Breathing in, visualize that compassion. It could be any color, any light. Just visualize the frequency coming into your heart. And as you breathe out, again, letting go of the unbalanced emotions, even the mental self-talk, if it's negative, just let it go. Let us do that a few more times, and then we'll check again with our heart chakra and our heart. Just breathe in that frequency of compassion. As you breathe out, letting it go. This is a very yin practice, and to make it into yang, we can chant some mantras. So we're going to chant greatest compassion. So I'll start with greatest compassion, and then we can go into the Mandarin as well. Please follow. Or if you can't understand the Mandarin term, just receive the frequency of compassion. We're going to chant a few times. Greatest compassion. It can be melodious, or you can just chant it in a straightforward way. Greatest compassion. Greatest compassion. And keep on breathing. Greatest compassion. Da Tzu Bei, which is greatest compassion. Da Tzu Bei. Da Tzu Bei. And just take a long breath into your lower abdomen. And let it go. And for now, just take a moment to note any sensations within your heart and your heart chakra as well. Any vibrations. And we're going to do a proper scan later on within our body, just check how you're feeling within your heart, especially with regards to compassion. And before we do the tracing, the practice, I want some of you to share. So just shake your body, come out of the meditation, the yin meditation. All right, just shaking it off. I just want you to share how you're feeling. That was a short yin practice. Now we're going to be doing a yang practice. So I'll share how you can do the yang practice by tracing the calligraphy behind us. So welcome. Please share how you're feeling. And for those who are familiar with the cards, this is the smaller version of the calligraphy at the back. So this is Da Tzu Bei, and there's the greatest 10 Da calligraphies. So I highly recommend, if you haven't got one, reach out to the center and receive one of these. And you can do this practice on your own. The practice is actually even at the back of the card. There's an invocation and it can help you transform much faster. So that is the small calligraphy, but we are going to be tracing the big one now. Okay, so Lama says, I felt heart open. Great. Yes, it does open your heart. And imagine if you've just done one short practice. So if you do this, make it into a daily sort of practice, it can help you transform even further, especially if you're feeling, the lack of compassion within yourself and others as well. Isabel is saying, I'm feeling very relaxed. Thank you. It was, the yin practices make you feel relaxed. Now we're going to be doing a yang practice, especially if you can stand up and do the practice. So standing up, you want to stand with your feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, so that you can, you have balance and you're not going to fall off. And then you're going to be using your lower abdomen. There's a key energy center within your lower abdomen called lower dantian. So having your Tai Chi ball, just rotate it in one direction and then moving in the other direction. That's how the dantian tracing is. It's a Tai Chi tracing or lower dantian. And guess what? Just like the quality of compassion helps you boost your energy, immunity, stamina, vitality, doing lower dantian tracing also helps you with that, because lower dantian has that quality of boosting your energy, immunity, stamina, vitality. So for those who want to try it out, you can try it out for a couple of minutes and then you can sit down. The other form is to bring your 5 fingers together. This is a mudra called the 5-element mudra. And you just go down the calligraphy. I'm going to be using a stick to guide you down the calligraphy so that you're with the flow. And doesn't matter if you're not following it for now. I'm tracing as well, so we're tracing together. So we're going to also say hello to the calligraphy first. So we're receiving from energy, information, matter, which is positive. So we're going to say hello and we're going to ask it to boost compassion within our hearts and life. So let us do that. So just place your hands on your lower abdomen for now. Just interlock your fingers, gently closing your eyes, and let's connect. Let's just say hello. Dear the Tao calligraphy, Dat Sabe, greatest compassion, I love you. Please, will you help me increase and boost compassion within my heart and life? I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we're going to be starting at the top. You can see. So we're going to be starting at the top, and we always complete all the way to the bottom. So if you're tracing with your dantian, do I go that side? Okay, sorry. Going this side. So if you're tracing with your dantian, making sure your knees are soft and your feet are shoulder width apart so that you have balance. So we're starting from here. So let us begin. And we are going to be chanting Datsabe again. And let us try the melody now. Datsube, 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 Datsube. And now greatest compassion. Greatest compassion. Greatest greatest compassion, greatest compassion, greatest compassion, greatest compassion, greatest compassion, greatest compassion, greatest compassion. And just stopping here. And I just want you to go back in. If you're standing, just come to a seat. We're going to sit down and reflect. So just place your hand, one back onto the heart or heart chakra, one on the lower abdomen, and just breathing in. Breathing in, bringing compassion from this field into your heart. And as you breathe out, letting go. And I'd just like you to note any sensations and vibrations within your heart chakra. The vibrations could have increased or really gone down, as in this quiet and stillness within your heart. And I just want you to do another scan, head to toe. If you felt any aches, any pains within your body, how are you doing now? You may still have pain. It could have gone up, because as energy blockages release, they release excess energy, and that causes pain. But it starts dissipating after a while. Bring your attention to your heart, your emotional body, to see how you're feeling. Is there calmness, quietness? How do you feel about compassion within your heart? Finally, just bringing your attention to your mind, your brain, just see how you're feeling in terms of your mental body. If it was active before, how is it now? And I just want you to open your eyes, to stretch if you need to, drink some water if you need to, and share how you're feeling. How are you feeling? After that practice, after the Yang practice, how are you feeling? And if you had any pain, any physical pain, do you still have pain? Isabel says very calm. Thank you, Isabel. Feeling in tune of myself. Thank you, Lomas. That is great. Isabel, thank you. So, now if you've got any physical pain, and please keep on sharing, I'm going to be reading your comments. If you've got any physical pain still, I want you to mention what's the number, 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. And if it's like chronic condition, you've had it for years, please let us know how long you've had it. If it's just turned up today, let us know if it's today. What we're going to do is we will be picking one person as a demo to receive a Kuan Yin blessing. That is the compassion program that is available. As you become a practitioner, then that's a higher level up than the Tao practitioner. So once again, if you're new and you're interested in really going deeper, you need to just contact the center and let them know. I have problems with my teeth, but I'm not in pain today. Okay, not at all. Any other area within, within your physical body, or even your emotional body and heart. Let's say if you're still experiencing some sort of emotional pain that's very, it's still there, and you can measure it. If you can measure it between 10 being the highest, 1 being the lowest, do you feel anything? My long-standing back pain impacting my knees and right foot. So what is the number right now, Lomas? 7. Oh, Isabel is saying emotional pain at 7. Great. So we'll check, and Lomas is at 8 out of 10. So shall I write this down? Okay, write this down. And even if you're not a demo, that the compassion mantra that I'm going to chant, the vibration will go out to all of you. So when I say just ask for that one request, the person receiving will receive a Kuan Yin blessing, but you all be receiving the vibrations from it. So please put down, if you have any physical pain, please put it down. Emotional pain as well, if you've got. So it's before and after. So Isabel, we have 7, and it's an emotional pain. And Lomas is 8, and it's a physical pain. Back, shall I write it? Back, and this is emotional. Anyone else? Anyone else with any emotional pain, any physical pain? Please put it down. Anybody in the room as well? If you're experiencing any pain, let us know. So anybody else? So I'm just going to do a, hang on, something is coming. No? Oh. Okay, yes, it does. So Lomas, when we're in pain, our physical, it's just like how our emotional impacts our physical body. It's the same. Our physical pain impacts our mental body and our mood, right? And our emotional body. So we're like in so much pain everywhere because it's a ripple effect. So if we can transform the physical pain, you'll see the mind will calm down, the heart will calm down as well. Can't separate the two, definitely. And as I said, they are connected. Welcome, Johannes. So they're connected to each other. So as you transform one aspect, you'll see that there's a ripple effect. Heal one, heal all. That's what Master Shah says as well. So it's a beautiful saying by him. Okay, anybody else that can share, please do. And I'm going to just do a spiritual check to see whom I can choose as a demo. But you're all receiving, receiving the mantra blessing. So I will ask you to concentrate on that area. And then later on, I want to know how it's helped you. Okay, so let me just check quickly. Okay, I'm getting Lomas. We're going to be choosing you as a demo, but everybody else, as I say, please concentrate on that pain point that you're experiencing right now. And even if you don't want to share it with us, I want you to sort of note afterwards what happens. So again, just sitting up straight, allowing your spine to be aligned. You can place your hands on your lower abdomen, or one on the heart chakra, one on the lower abdomen, wherever it's comfortable. And I'll connect silently to the blessing that I'm offering and offer this to Lomas. Blessing starts. Chen shu chen yen das dabe kwanda yun manuai dabe shin toloni. Chen shu chen yen das dabe kwanda yun manuai dabe shin toloni. Chen shu chen yen das dabe kwanda yun manuai dabe shin toloni. Nan mohala danu dolaye nan moliye bolo jedi sobanaye puti sado poye mohu sado poye. Mohu jaluni jaye ansab nafai sudan udashya namoshi jeli doimang. Oliye bolo jedi shifola lang toponan monula juncho shilemo mendo sami sapoto doshupang. Oshayen saposado nanmo posado nanmo poche mofatado. Dajato anopoloshi lujiadi jalodi shilemo putisado. Sapo sapo mola mola moshi moshi litoyun julu julu jiemong dulu dulu fashedi. Mohu fashedi tolo tolo sailini shifolae jala jala momo famola. Mudili ishi ishi shanu shanu ola shang fala shali. Fasha fashang fola shaye hulu hulu mola hulu hulu shili. Sola sola shili shili sulu sulu putie putie putoye putoye. Midiliye nula junja saili saninu poye monu sopohu shitoye sopohu. Mohu shitoye sopohu shitoyu sobanai sopohu. Nula junja sopohu mola nula sopohu shila sangwa muche sopohu. Sopomo wo shitoye sopohu jujila wo shitoye sopohu potomo shitoye sopohu. Nula junchi bunchilaye sopohu mopoli shungjilaye sopohu. Nan mohala danu dolaye nan moholiye bolo jedi sobanaye sopohu. An shidendu mandola bantoye sopohu jingan shang jwangen sopohu. Shangan shang jwangen sopohu moje shang jwangen sopohu an bojala shilieshe sopohu. Just breathing in the frequency of that mantra of Mother Kuan Yin, of the 87 Buddhas of the Dabejo, from the field as well, from this vibrational field that we are in. Breathe into your area that you have identified. And as you breathe out, letting go. Just releasing. One more time, just breathe in. Let the blessing integrate. Now as you breathe out, letting go. And just take a moment, especially Lomas, just check. What is your pain level now? If you need to move, walk, whatever you need to do, even do some turning and twisting just to see where your back pain's at. And everyone else, also check, how are you feeling? Isabel, for your emotions, how are you feeling? And before we continue, let us close the practice that we have started by placing our hands on our prayer position by your heart chakra. It's always important to give our gratitude when we're closing, so we thank our inner souls, our heart, the frequency of compassion within our heart as well. We thank all the souls that joined us, all the saints, Tao, souls divine. We thank the calligraphy that we traced, Datsabe. We're so grateful to receive. Thank you. We love you. And we ask you to respectfully return. That is just a nice way to say we're closing the session. So thank you. Just rubbing your hands. Create some nice warmth. Place them on your eyes, gently blinking. And open your eyes, massage your forehead, around your eyes, on your chin, on your jaw, neck, down your shoulders, just stretching. And I just want you to share. Okay. So Lomas is saying, I'm not sure to be honest, but I felt pulsating sensation around my dantian. Okay, that's great, Lomas. One session may give you like a little bit of, information, but tonight I'd say it still takes time to integrate sometimes. So just have a look, see where it goes, and keep on joining the sessions. And every week you'll be introduced to different ways of transformation. So keep an open heart, which you have. You're saying, I'm open to this healing modality, so I'm grateful. Thank you. This session is every week. They may close for, but somebody will come and announce that. They may close for Christmas, but it does happen every week. So please join every week. It's the same login details. Isabel, I'm feeling very calm and relaxed. Thank you. What's your name? My name is Hina Shah. And I'm one of Tao Academy's soul teachers. So honored to be here. Thank you, Isabel. Can I request a recording for this session? This will be available in the YouTube channel as well as Facebook. So especially if you haven't listened to the last few sessions, which was the 10 Taos, the greatest love, greatest forgiveness. So 3 sessions, because in between, I think Harsha did affirmations as well. So go 3 weeks back and watch all of those as well. So thank you so much for joining. Anybody else would like to share? If you want to share on camera, you can. To share experience. Can we be part of the WhatsApp group? Definitely. If you, Johannes, do they contact you or can they join the WhatsApp group from the website?
They can contact.
Okay, so
put a message in the chat.
Okay, so they're going to just put a message on the chat how you can join the WhatsApp group. Do you do private sessions? I do, yes, but plus everybody in the Tao Center does as well. If you have some issues that you want to discuss, please contact the center as well. Harsha has given you her number and you can be added onto WhatsApp group. Just contact her number. Thank you. Lomas, you can link. Or if you can send the link of the WhatsApp group on the chat, if it's easier. No? Okay. Just contact Harsha Lomas and she will send you the link or she'll add you onto the group. And thank you, Isabel. Thank you for participating, Lomas. And thank you everyone for being here. Hopefully you have been like receiving and you've made a note of where you were healing. And if you're new, because I remember Archana is new and Lomas is new, so please join. Please join every week. Experience it in a different manner. Every week there'll be a different teaching. So I'm going to pass it on to, is it Johannes for announcements? And there's the YouTube channel. Thank you so much, everyone. And I wish you a great transformative journey and hope to see you in future. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Hina. Make some sound for Hina. Amazing. Okay. So for any private sessions with anyone, get in touch with us. We'll put you through to the right person. We're very much encouraged if you want to do personal healing, personal consultations. We are here for you. And just a couple other announcements. So I've just put the link to the YouTube channel in the chat. This is where you find a replay of today and also replay from the last weeks. You can find there as well if you want to catch up. We do have a WhatsApp group as well. Harsha put her contact in there. Just send her a message or call her and we'll put you through to this one as well. And very important message, we are going to be on a holiday break, but not yet. So we'll continue our regular program throughout whole of next week, and then from the 20th of December, so that's the Saturday, the center will be closed, so there will be no regular sessions of any kind from the 20th of December all the way up to the 2nd of January. Okay, so that's exactly 2 weeks actually. And then we'll continue in the new year with a regular session. But as I said, next week we still have another one of these sessions, 7 p.m. on a Wednesday. Okay, tomorrow we also have a complimentary event, if you're interested, with Mayur here at the center in person and online. And it will be an introduction to the Tenda Dao calligraphy light wall sessions. So you've seen the Dao calligraphy here. And we have something that's called the Tenda light wall. It's a collection of 10 powerful Dao calligraphies, and Mayur will share more with that. You can experience some healing from there. Mayur will probably also pick a demo. We're going to put the link to that one also in the chat in a moment. It will be tomorrow at 7 p.m. It'll be around 90 minutes, up to 2 hours approximately, so 7 to 9 you can plan in. I'm going to put the chat in there in a second, so give me one more. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Harsha. That's happening tomorrow with Mayur Shah, who is our leading teacher here at the center. Okay, Lomas asks where. It will be online on Zoom, just like now, and also in person. So if you live locally, feel free to come down. Okay, any other questions? Let me know. I think I answered everything. So thank you all for being here with us. Yeah, any other questions, feel free to reach out to us, and you can call the number that Harsha has put in there or send us a message. Okay, thank you all. I wish you all a lovely evening and rest of your day, and see you next time. Lots of love. Bye bye.